Your home changes the moment gratitude becomes the language of your home. Now, do you want to see changes in your home? Do you want to see change within your space? Then you must learn to use gratitude. You must learn to use gratitude to strengthen your relationship. You must learn to use gratitude to strengthen your relationship with your colleagues, with your children, with your husband, and with everyone around you. And when you do use gratitude to strengthen your relationship, it's going to change a whole lot for you. So we're going to learn in practical ways. How can we, as moms, as individuals, begin to use gratitude to strengthen our relationship? But before we do that, we're going to look at some of the challenges, some of the problems. What are the things that prevent us from even looking at gratitude, from using gratitude to strengthen our relationship? Number one, most of us feel stressed as moms. The truth is that when you constantly feel burnt out, when you constantly feel stressed, it creates this emotional distance. So if you want to be connected with your children or with your husband or with your colleagues, but you're stressed, there will definitely be this distance because your system is not allowing you, or your system is not in the right position for you to be grateful. So one of the challenges why we fail to strengthen our relationship with gratitude because of stress. When you're constantly stressed, you feel disconnected, first with yourself, first with your children, and the people around you. So what we need to work on is that we need to work on our stress level. We need to plan. What are we going to do when we get stressed? What is our stress plan? What are the things I'm going to do to ensure I'm not burnt out? Even when I'm burnt out, what are the things I can start to do? It is very important for us to plan ahead of time how we can manage our stress, because if we do not manage our stress, it creates that emotional distance with us and with the people around us, and it's going to be difficult for us to express gratitude or to even use gratitude to strengthen our relationship. Another reason why we don't use gratitude to strengthen our relationship, because most of us as mothers, we feel unseen. You feel you're doing a lot, but you're not being seen. You feel no one is observing, no one is acknowledging your efforts. You just feel you have a lot of things to do, a lot of responsibilities, so much to do list. You're doing a lot, but you just feel no one sees you. One thing we have to know is that we must first of all see ourselves as worthy enough first. You must see yourself first as a mom. You must feel okay. You must feel worthy. You must feel enough before the next person can see you. So if you get to this point where you feel unseen, ask yourself, do I feel worthy enough? Do I even understand my identity? Do I even understand who I am? Do I need someone else's to see me before I feel enough? The truth is that we have to feel enough on the inside, because when you feel unseen, you don't see any reason why you should be grateful. You wouldn't see any reason why you should use gratitude to strengthen or to improve your relationship. So what we need to work on as moms, as individuals, is to work on our confidence, to rediscover that our identity is in God and work in alignment with that identity. Another reason why most of us find it difficult to use gratitude to strengthen our relationship, because we have a lot of routines to do, a lot of to-do lists, a lot of responsibilities, and over time we just feel, oh, this thing is taking a toll on me. And you just feel there's nothing to be grateful for, because gratitude disappears in so many, maybe you have so many routines, so many responsibilities, you're stressed, and you can't see any reason why you should be grateful for it. But one thing we need to do is that we need to plan our lives. We need to plan ourselves, because when you don't plan yourself, you'll be all over the place. But when you have a structure for your life, when you have a system for your life, it helps you to see reasons why you should be grateful. So what we need to do as moms is to intentionally plan ourselves, plan your routines, plan everything you need to do. Don't allow yourself to be all over the place. Don't allow yourself to be, don't allow yourself to be controlled by your routines, your responsibilities, and everything, that you fail to look at what you should be grateful for. Another reason why we as moms or as individuals fail to use gratitude to strengthen our relationship, because most times we start to communicate in a functional way. We find it difficult. We get to this point where our communication is no longer emotional. So you're communicating to your child, you're just communicating out of function. You're communicating to your husband. You're just communicating out of function. You're not connecting with the emotions of that person. You're not connecting with the emotions of your child. You're just communicating because it's a normal thing. You just do the basic kind of communication. When you do that, it's going to be difficult for you to use gratitude to strengthen that relationship. So what we want to do is to work on our emotional skills. We want to work on our emotional intelligence. We want to learn how to communicate emotionally with our children, with our husbands, with the people around us. When we do, it's going to impact greatly on our relationship. It's going to impact greatly on our connection. So as a mom, you must strive to get to that point where you begin to connect to the emotions of your children, because it can help you to create the right system of gratitude in your home. So in practical ways, how can we intentionally use gratitude to strengthen our relationship in our homes? Number one, we must use appreciation statements. So appreciation statements like, thank you for getting this cup of water for me. I appreciate you for what you did. I am so grateful for you, what you did. I noticed this. I can see you. You were saying, thank you for looking after your sister. Thank you for, just use appreciation statements. These are very little things that we can do easily. So don't be that individual or that mom that constantly complain. You constantly look at the bad and you fail to recognize little things. So learn to appreciate the people in your space. Learn to appreciate your children. It helps to create gratitude. It helps to strengthen the bond in your home. Appreciate your husband through this appreciation statement, and appreciate yourself for the little things they did. They got you a cup of water. They were able to tidy up their bed. They were able to do stuff in the house. They were able to do things. Just tell them you see them. Tell them you notice them. Tell them they are seen. Tell them you are grateful. When you use this appreciation statement constantly, it's going to change the environment in your home. Another way we can use gratitude to strengthen our relationship in our home is to use gratitude before conflict or before conflict resolution. For example, you want to resolve a conflict. You want to teach your children how to resolve conflicts. One of the things you can do is to say what you're grateful for. So even when you're frustrated as a mom, when you feel frustrated, learn to pause and appreciate something first. Because when you do that, it helps to soften the communication. When you want to communicate to someone and tell the person, this is what you did I don't like, but you appreciate the person first, you appreciate all the person has been doing, it helps to soften the communication and everybody's not all over the place. So we must learn to use gratitude before we resolve conflict. We must learn to use gratitude before you say something that someone is doing or correct someone. It helps to soften the communication. So gratitude is very important. When you want to speak to your child, you want to speak to your husband, you want to speak to people around you, learn to use gratitude. Appreciate them first for what they have done before complaining. Then the last thing we need to do as moms for us to use gratitude to strengthen our relationship, be grateful for your children. Now describe the behaviors, describe what you can see. You can just tell them things like, I am grateful you helped your sister today. I am grateful you helped your brother today. I am grateful for you tidied up your room. I am grateful you washed your plate. Learn to use gratitude. If you use gratitude over time, the truth is that your children will learn to also use this gratitude as well. If you use gratitude, your children will learn how to see everything from the point of gratitude, and it's going to strengthen the bond in your home. It's going to strengthen the relationship in your home. So do you have children that are defiant? Do you have children that are disrespectful? Do you have children that you really want to work on? One of the things you can do is to use gratitude and be consistent in your gratitude. When you get a gratitude journal and write, and teach your children how to also get a gratitude journal. Get a gratitude journal for your children and teach them how to be grateful for every situation. It's going to change the atmosphere of your home. Now, we must remember that gratitude builds the emotional safety that every family needs. That safety you need, that comfort you need, one of the things that can build it up for you is gratitude. So today, choose to use gratitude as a tool that is going to strengthen your relationship in your home and in everywhere you find yourself, and it's going to change a whole lot for you. And I want to invite you to our community called the Confident Mom Academy, where we can help you with deeper connection to help you be a confident mom that God has called you to be. We're going to walk you through your journey of overcoming fear, self-doubt, limiting beliefs, and helping you rediscover your identity and that masterpiece that God has called you to be, so you can start to thrive in life beyond motherhood. We're on Facebook and Instagram at the Confident Mom Academy. Our YouTube channel is the Confident Mom Academy, where we have lots of videos that can help transform your mindset for good. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Chioma Odikolo. Please remember to like this video, share this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until I come your way next time, do have a great day and bye.